Silver prices haven't just moved, they've become unpredictable. Over the past year, UK retailers have seen inventory costs rise by over 150% on the same styles. That shift hasn't come from within the industry. It's been driven by wider economic pressure, particularly in the US, where silver is treated as a safe asset. As demand increases, so does the price, and that feeds directly into manufacturing. The knock-on effect is clear. Higher raw material costs push up production, which pushes up wholesale pricing. The businesses that benefited were the ones holding stock before the spike. Everyone else has had to adjust quickly. So the question now isn't what's happening, it's how to manage it. Production orders are where most larger buyers sit. You place the order, then the stock gets made. The key point is timing. Silver is priced when the order is placed, not before. That makes production orders highly sensitive to market swings. They do have advantages: lower cost per unit, no storage costs, no risk of unsold inventory sitting on shelves. ODM gives you flexibility on existing designs, while OEM gives you control and exclusivity, depending on how you negotiate it. But all of that comes with minimum order quantities and lead times, so timing matters. Wholesale works differently. The stock already exists, so pricing is based on earlier production costs. That gives you stability. You're not exposed to sudden price jumps in the same way. It's also faster, no waiting on manufacturing. In practice, most businesses end up using both. Wholesale to test and move quickly, production orders when volumes are proven and pricing needs to be tighter. Working with established suppliers such as Silver JD for long-term sourcing can also help maintain consistency across pricing, stock availability, and reorder cycles. One of the simplest ways to manage rising costs is through product selection. Weight matters. The heavier the piece, the more you're exposed to raw silver pricing. Lightweight designs reduce that exposure without losing appeal. Fine chains, minimalist studs, open rings, small charms. These are all low-weight, high-turnover products. They keep pricing accessible and stock moving. Clearance stock is another overlooked lever. It's not about poor quality, it's about rotation. Suppliers need to move inventory to make room for new lines. That creates an entry point to buy hallmarked stock at lower cost and improve margin. It also allows you to test new categories without committing heavily. Then there's data. Bestsellers and restocked lines tell you what's already working. If a design keeps coming back into stock, it's because it sells. Using that information reduces guesswork and lowers the risk of holding slow-moving inventory. You'll see the same patterns repeat: studs, hoops, stacking rings, simple pendants, lightweight chains. They sell because they're easy to wear, easy to gift, and don't rely on trends to move. Seasonality still plays a role, but not in isolation. Valentine's and Mother's Day overlap, so heart designs and symbolic pieces like infinity styles carry across both. Spring collections bring in nature themes like tree of life, floral and animal designs, but many of these continue selling well beyond the season. Summer pushes lighter, more wearable pieces, often with ocean or animal themes, while stacking combinations stay consistent year-round. Autumn and winter shift demand slightly, but categories like stacking rings and simple necklaces continue to perform regardless of season. The key is not to treat seasonal stock as short-term. The best designs transition across multiple periods. Restocking strategy matters just as much as what you buy. Smaller, more frequent orders reduce exposure to sudden price increases and keep your range aligned with what's currently selling. It also gives you flexibility to adjust quickly when trends shift. When you break it down, wholesale and production serve different roles. Wholesale gives you speed, flexibility, and pricing stability based on past costs. Production gives you lower unit pricing, efficiency at scale, and control over design. Sterling silver itself hasn't changed. It still sits in the same position it always has in the UK market: durable, reliable, and consistently in demand. Hallmarked stock gives customers confidence in what they're buying, especially compared to plated alternatives. The pressure is coming from pricing, not from demand. So the businesses that hold steady are the ones that adjust how they source. Using wholesale to manage risk, production to optimize cost, lighter designs to reduce exposure, and proven products to keep stock moving.